Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And for tonight's live stream episode, we're going to be talking about hard resetting your PC. So, if you guys are new to the channel and would like to see more exclusive, or like to hear more exclusive content like this, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So, therefore, you'll always be able to receive updates, news, and more here on the channel. With that being said, live chats are open. If anybody would like to jump in, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my other viewers because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So, again, I definitely do want to thank you guys for that as well. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, say you're having issues with your PC, or you're looking to pass it down to a family member or friend, doesn't matter. Or let's just say you wait until the very last minute and you decide not to give them the computer and get them something else. Okay. So let's say you're just getting everything set up and ready to go. You're getting ready to erase your computer, but you decide not to. Be careful of some of the things that you do delete, guys and gals, because most of your data may be stored in other places in your computer, or it could be permanently gone. So if you'd like to know more information about your PC and what to expect when factory resetting it, check the link in the description below. Everything is highlighted there. One thing that I did not, in fact, leave out, if you do retrieve some of your data and you search through a file and you happen to find the rest of it, you could always make copies of it and send that directly into your thumb drive. So that's something I did not put into the description. Mistakes were made. It's kind of in a slight bit of a hurry to get this started, so I didn't really have enough time to get all that typed in. So anyway, but if you're in the midst of a factory reset, a lot of you may not know this, but there is always an option to cancel it. So your computer will basically keep everything fully restored before it even consists of erasing a single file from your PC. So definitely keep that in mind. If in fact you are looking forward to getting rid of a computer, giving it to a family member, or possibly even upgrading from one computer to the other, and let's say you decide to use that as parts, then I would possibly make a recommendation of erasing everything. But if you're planning on keeping it because your storage is completely full, you've tried everything to reduce your storage and it's still not budging, then I would probably recommend doing a full hard reset on your PC, basically factory reset for those of you who may not know. There's two ways that you can actually do that. You can go into your settings menu and so forth, uh, go up to system, scroll down, or just basically go into your recovery system, click reset there, or press and hold your left shift key and restart your computer. Make sure that when you do press and hold down your left shift key, you keep it on, especially when your screen kicks on. Until your screen turns blue and you have a list of options, that's when you release the shift key. Then just go down to troubleshoot, reset this computer. Sometimes it depends on circumstances. There may be times if that does not work, then just go into your settings and so forth. Hopefully that right there helps you guys out. If in fact this does, you find this information to be very useful, please do me a big solid favor, hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. And if you'd like to know more information about what I do here on the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content, guys. And the rest, I'm sure you know the drill. But now let's say you have successfully factory reset your computer. The number one thing that you're definitely going to want to do is make sure that your computer is online. If you're keeping the computer for yourself, but if you're getting ready to pass it down, make sure that you have absolutely no internet connections whatsoever. Because once your computer detects that your internet stuff is accessible, it could probably pick up and probably put more information into your computer than what you may realize. Passwords, etc., because all that needs, because all your computer needs is just that little bit of information. And that little bit of information can go a very long way, guys. So definitely, definitely make sure that your computer has absolutely no connections if you are, in fact, transfer or selling it to a family member or even giving it to somebody as a gift. So for those of you who already know this, let's get that information out there. Let's spread that awareness. And a lot of you guys already know that I have went to school for computers and stuff like that. So I've been working with computers before I even started going to school for it. So a lot of you guys already know that I'm a former IT support specialist. And the reason I say former is because I'm no longer a student at that college because obvious reasons. I didn't like what I was seeing. I didn't like the way I was being treated and so forth. And and that school has also treated other people like absolute garbage. So anyway, that's why I'm no longer part of that school. I've pretty much gotten out of that. It's just got to be a little too much to handle. And besides, I know what was going on behind closed doors at that school anyway. And for most of you who don't know, that school is all about this and not for their students. So they also do have a medical field at the school that I used to go to, but there was obviously some major concerns about that as well. In which right now I'm not going to go specifically too far into detail with it. But I'll put it this way, they're running a scam. So anyway, guys, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I'm posting on this live stream right now, or not posting, but talking about specifically here on the live stream, if there's any minute detail that's kind of left out, feel free to let me know in the chats or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. But there's more than just one way to reset your computer. But now, if you're having issues with your PC and you plan on keeping that, another way that you can also fix issues using Windows updates is definitely recommended, because what you're doing there is you're actually reinstalling your operating system. So say you got two operating systems running at the same time, which is very unlikely, but it has been known to happen. Definitely check your operating system, make sure it's up to date. If it's not up to date or if it's outdated, you can use Microsoft's tools to be able to reinstall that operating system specifically. I had a laptop at one point in time that was basically running Windows 10 and Windows 11 at the same time. So that right there was kind of an issue. Luckily, my computer was under warranty at the time. I got it sent back. They sent me back my PC. So that's been squared away. And speaking of computers, guys, just a little bit of a heads up on something. If you do purchase a computer, it's going to be it's going to be loaded with malware. So you're going to have malware files all throughout the whole entire computer. But there is a way to remove all your malware from your PC. It's called FortTect. For those of you who don't know, I will drop a comment over here in the comment section. I'll post that comment. Ah, I gotta start this all over, guys. So here you go, guys. This is something you definitely want to have in your PC. It's called FortTect, Malware Remover and Repair. So what the repair part does, that repairs all systematic files if your computer's files are damaged or corrupted. FortTect will in fact take care of that. Uh, as a simple legal disclaimer, guys, I'm not under any type of partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with FortTect. I did, however, do a review on them. I checked their review status, and they have a 5-star rating all across the board. They are also DSS compliant. and they do offer a 60-day money back guarantee. So there's 3 different options to choose from. I'm not saying pick the most expensive one, but pick whichever one is mostly affordable that fits your budgets. So definitely check them out. If you do download the app, guys, it will start you out with a free trial. So the first time you download it, it's pretty much free. They're running the free version with that. So now it might prompt you to upgrade, but it's your choice if you can actually afford that or not. If you can't afford it, then I would probably recommend staying on the free version of it. So, and the fastest scan that I have actually timed was 1 minute, 17 seconds. It did every file throughout my whole entire computer, CPU, GPU, you name it, it does it. It checks everything from A to Z. So if you guys are looking for something like that, fantastic. Hopefully that does help you guys out. Definitely do check them out. You can basically go into your system or basically go into like where it looks like you're getting ready to do a software update, and it should be right down at the very bottom of the screen, right in the middle bottom section of the screen. So definitely do check them out. If you do have an option to download it, I definitely do recommend it. Go for it. It's something I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So definitely do check them out, guys. But there's a lot of other things that you can also do with your computer as well. It's just not necessarily one specific thing. Now, let's say you have did a factory reset and you're not sure if you have files that are still or data files that are still recoverable. Go to your deleted folders and everything should be stored right there completely in order in full context. Or like I've mentioned before, check down in the description below. You guys will actually find more information there. Uh, there's a lot of things that you can do with computers, guys. Microsoft is in fact doing a Windows Insider program. So this is basically what they're doing is they're being able to beta test certain builds for your PC, and you get to test those out. Even if you cancel your subscription through them, you'll still receive the builds and so forth. But the reason why I didn't join their Windows Insider program is because they actually have a $75 fee. However, I was informed that you could actually waive those fees, but a lot of that information, most of that I pretty much discredit because a lot of that could be connected directly into a payment system. So definitely do be careful of some of the things that you get yourselves into because a lot of this stuff actually does come with ultra fine print. So the way I see it, that's pretty much a lot of red tape right there for me. So that's why I didn't join their insider program. But anyways, we'll get to that more on a separate note. On upcoming live stream. I haven't really decided which one I'm going to put that one on, but it could be this week, could be next week. But it all just depends. It's not all about me, guys. It's about you guys, the viewers, ladies as well. So just so I'm not leaving anybody singled out. And I do happen to say you guys quite a bit on here, so definitely do take that as a grain of salt. And if there's anybody on here that's offended by that, it is what it is. I do convey my apologies, but it's not something I'm doing intentionally. It's just something that's just something that's kind of slight bit of a habit, though. There are some good habits and bad habits that I do have, and I do happen to see you guys quite a bit. So if there's been any type of misconception, please do accept my apology. So there you go. And I definitely do want to apologize about Tuesday night's live stream. I was extremely tired, guys. And see, here I go again. So I was extremely tired that day. I thought I was going to make it until 9 o'clock, but evidently my body said, nope, not happening today. My body was physically awake, but up here it's just I was extremely exhausted. Doesn't help matters when you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. But that night I actually woke up at that morning I was up since 2:18 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So but anyway, guys, definitely do check out Fort Tech. Ladies, sorry, no pun intended. Um, definitely do check out Fort Tech. If you do have issues with your PC, hopefully that app right there will in fact fix any ongoing issues that you do have. Um, definitely be sure to check out everything that it's doing after you download it. So if and when that does, oh, excuse me, even though it does happen to take place, it's basically scanning every single file throughout your whole entire computer. And in case you guys are wondering if I have my coffee, I'm freshly out. I drank all that this afternoon, so yeah, it didn't last very long at all. My second cup kind of lasted more a little bit towards the evening, but yeah. So again, if y'all have anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to jump in the chats. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback, and hopefully, I can try to answer everybody's questions as quickly as I possibly can. But just note for the records, if you do post comments in my comment section down below, I will reply back to each and every single person's response or their questions in which the order they were received, so I don't manage to leave somebody out and not realizing it, because I've done that before, time and time and time again, and hopefully I'll try to answer everyone's questions, hopefully in a very fashionable time. I'm one of those YouTubers. If you do have a question you do happen to ask and I don't have an answer to it directly, I will basically come back at you with a definite answer. If there's something, if, if there's something that's simple as something that I could answer right away, fantastic. I'll give you guys the best answer as I possibly can, or what I believe would be the best answer possible. I'm not like some people that'll come back at you and tell you stuff that they think you want to hear. I'm not one of those kind of people. I'm very old school, very discreet. I get right down to the point. I get right down to the very point. And computers are not just the only thing I work on as well. I also do work on with some mechanical things. But as far as mechanics go, I've been a bicycle mechanic for over 25 years. I've been doing that for an existential amount of time. I basically got a bike, restored it. But the only thing about the bike that I restored used to belong to my grandma. I basically took it, I didn't take it, but I bought it and brought it back to life. So maybe one day I may do a full teardown of a complete bicycle and do a full complete rebuild on camera so you guys will actually be able to see exactly what else I do on my own time. I also do have another bike. Right now it's not running, but hopefully that will change here in the near future as well. So eventually, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to be bringing a whole lot of other stuff to the channel as well. So again, if you guys would like to know if you guys would like to see me tear down a bicycle and rebuild one on stream, feel free to let me know. And not to mention, I do go that extra step. A lot of people don't work on hub replacements for your rims. I do hub replacements too. I basically did a full coaster brake teardown, as you guys may not know. A couple bike shops told me it wouldn't work. I went that extra step and I proved them wrong. Matter of fact, they were very impressed with the work I did. But I do have my own special skill set. But the thing is, not very many people took an interest to it. So I'm going to try to find that picture and I'm going to show you guys. Okay. So every bit of this right here is what I've taken apart from my grandma's old bike. That is the hub right there that goes through the rim. And as you guys can see, get the coaster brake right here. I took all this apart. I had everything lined out and I had put all this stuff back together. I tested everything. I basically got on it, test rode it. Everything worked just fantastically. The bike pretty much rode like it was brand new. So I pretty much do it all, guys. Work at the gearing system. I also work with the brakes, the hubs, everything. The only thing that I don't have is a is one of those things. I can't think of what it's called. I used to know the name of it, but now it's to where I could fully retree the whole entire rim, to where I could just pull the spokes, put brand new spokes in, so forth. So, but yeah, I still do that type of work, guys. It's very simple to do. And like I said, I've been doing this for over 25 years, so this is nothing new to me. I pretty much do this as a hobby. I don't do it as a job or anything. It's a hobby, but I could turn that into a business real quick. But I just prefer it to be a hobby. And the reason why I did that is because there was a neighbor that used to live down the street from me. That's all he did. He'd find bicycles on the side of the road, he'd fix them up, and he'd sell them. Great guy. So after a while, I talked to some people that was closest. No, I wouldn't say closest to him, but I think I talked to one of his relatives or somebody, maybe his and maybe might have been one of his grandkids. But I talked to them and asked him if he was still around. They said no, he didn't. Guess you didn't hear the news. He passed away. I said, oh man. So, like I said, he was a great guy. So after I found out that he had passed away, I picked up that trait and basically started doing that in memory of him. So that's what inspired the whole thing. So I've been doing that ever since. But the bicycle that I pretty much worked on, they no longer make that brand because that company went out of business a long time ago. So if you guys would actually like to see me tear down a bicycle on a live stream, feel free to let me know. Let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section, and I'll see if there's people that need, or see if there's people that want to have their bikes worked on, and I might just do that. I'm very good at what I do, guys. It's been a while, but I can pick right back up right where I left off. But again, if you guys do have anything that you'd like to add to that, by all means, feel free to let me know. Either way, I'll see what all I can do. But I can't make any promises. But I, but if you guys want to see me do a full bicycle teardown and rebuild That's not a problem. I don't mind doing that. Oh, it's called a touring stand. That's what that's called. So in case you guys don't know what a touring stand is, I'll show you a picture of one. That's a touring stand. That's what you put your bicycle rim onto, and what it does, it holds and supports your bicycle rim, and that allows you to remove the hub, and you can replace the hub as well. So so definitely do check that out, guys. If you guys would like to see me do something like that on a live stream, let me know either way, and I'll be more than willing to do so. But again, there's a lot more to be talked about. You guys, and by the way, guys, giving me proper feedback on here. Well, I wouldn't say proper, but if you guys were to give me any type of feedback on here, that also will go to help support the channel. So if you guys don't mind, I would greatly appreciate that more than you'll ever know. So that is definitely something I plan on doing, is doing a full bicycle teardown. I've got a bicycle over against the wall that I'm probably gonna have to take it apart and probably end up having to replace some things on it, but shouldn't be about a 5 minute job if that, at best. Well, maybe it might not be 5. It could be like 3.5 minutes. But I'm very quick. I'm very sufficient, and I'm very quick to get the job done. So either way, if you guys would like to see me work on a bicycle, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And hopefully, I might just make that happen. But anyway, I just thought I would cover most of the basics and bring a few mentionables of new content stuff to you guys. Let me know exactly what you think. Let me know what let me know what your thoughts are. And if you guys think I should still stick with computers, let me know in the chats or comments. Or if you think I should move it over to bicycles, fantastic. Either way, let me know what your thoughts are. You guys take the vote. You guys feel free to take a vote on it and let me know who comes up with the most. So if you guys do have, and I will be keeping tabs of votes and so forth. I should probably start a poll on that, or not a poll, but a Q&A. All right, guys. So I do have the Q&A up and going right now. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will definitely go back and check out the Q&As at the end of the week. So whichever one I have the most votes on, that would probably be the one I'm going to be doing. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. So just by sending me feedback on here also does go to help support the channel. If you guys would definitely would like to check out my content, you're more than welcome to check anything out that you like. The only thing that I don't really talk too much about is politics on here. If you guys are all into politics, I don't really like to do political stuff on here. So there you have it. The Q&A is official. So I do, in fact, have this set up to where I can actually see everybody's comments. If you guys do happen to comment on my Q&A, I do have everything posted up here. So I still am able to see the chats, guys. So let me know what your thoughts are, and let's see how many votes I get by the let's see how many votes I get at the end of the week. Well, guys, I will be back again. Um, I will be back again on Saturday. So if you guys do have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer everybody's questions to the best of my knowledge. But anyway, I don't have anything else set for the rest of the night. So I am going to go ahead and sign off. So, but as always, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys for being a part of the channel and for everybody that's still subscribed to my channel as well. Big shout out to each and every single one of you. Also, big shout out to my viewers and a huge shout out to all my moderators. I definitely do appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. And like I said before, I couldn't have done this without you guys. I definitely do appreciate all of this more than you'll ever imagine. But we'll talk about that on a later live stream. But until then, I definitely do want to thank you guys again. And if you guys are catching the stream at after the stream has been over for a while, and you guys are just in fact tuning in to here, I definitely do want to thank you as well for checking out my channel. If there's any information on here that you find to be very useful and you'd like to see more exclusive content, be sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that heart, smash that heart button. Go ahead and get subscribed to the channel if you're new. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications. So therefore, you'll always be able to stay up to date, receive news, and be able to be notified each and every single time I live stream. But as always, guys, I definitely will be ending my live stream as I normally do. Anyway, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.